the main purpose of marriage is to increase one's progeny, children or descendants. Therefore, Islam prohibits any other means of satisfying one's desire except through marriage, and doing it in the right way from where a child can be born. The very purpose of our creation and conjugal life is vividly picturized, vividly presented in the last revelation, that is Al-Quran, by the Lord of the worlds, Allah the Almighty, the God Almighty. In Surah Rum, the Roman Empire, the chapter called the Roman Empire, the creator of heaven and earth is saying in this manner, وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ أَنْ خَلَقَكُم مِّن تُرَابٍ. Among his signs, S-I-G-N-S, among his examples is this, that he created you from dust, from soil, clay. ثُمَّ then إِذَا أَنْتُمْ بَشَرٌ تَنْتَشِرُونَ. And then behold, then you see, you are man, you are human being, scattered, dispersed far and away. In another translation, of his signs is that he created you from dust, and there you are, people scattered throughout the earth. The creator of heaven and earth and the sustainer of everything goes on saying like this. Then about creating his mate, هو الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة. He is the one who created you from a single soul. وجعل منها زوجها ليسكن إليها. He is the one who created you from a single soul, single person, and then from it made its spouse, wife, pair, mate. So, the very purpose of creating mate, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the last part of this verse, in this way, so he may find comfort in her. So they find tranquility. So they dwell in peace, spend their life in love with her. Another verse about spouse. وَمِنْ آيَاتِهِ أَنْ خَلَقَ لَكُمْ مِنْ أَنفُسِكُمْ أَزْوَاجًا. And among his signs is this, that he created for you mates among yourselves. Men and women, they are from same kind. There is no question. There is no finding opportunity to look down on women. They are created from the same, they are the same species, same kind, same people. لِتَسْكُنَا إِلَيْهَا. So that you may dwell in tranquility. وَجَعَلَ بَيْنَكُمْ. And then he has put between you, your hearts, مَوَدَّةَ وَرَحْمَةً. God Almighty said two words here. مَوَدَّةَ وَرَحْمَةً. He put love and mercy between your hearts for each other. إِنَّ فِي ذَلِكَ. In this matter, لَآيَةٍ لِقَوْمٍ. Certainly there is an example, signs, S-I-G-N-S, لِقَوْمٍ يَتَفَكَّرُونَ. The people who can reflect, the people who can give thought, the people who have the conscience of understanding this importance of family life, this importance of conjugal life, getting together men and women, establishing family life, rearing children, and spreading the human being on whole earth. The people who see the importance, know the importance of this, for them there's the signs of this conjugal life of human being. What does it mean to each other? How a man should behave or conduct with his wife, and vice versa. How they how they behave, how they mean to each other. Hunna libasul lakum wa antum libasul lahunna. In these very pearl-like words, terse manner, but vast in meaning, way of saying in the Quran. The God Almighty is saying in this manner, they are the clothing for you. Your wives is like a pearl, garment, your cover for you. And you are clothing for them, dear friends and guests. Dresses has primarily and mainly three functions in our life. It means dress protects nakedness, first and foremost. Secondly, it adds beauty to the physical appearance. And thirdly, it brings comfort and happiness, beauty. Men and women are each other's garments. That is, they are for mutual support, mutual comfort, and mutual protection. Fitting into each other as a garment fits the body. A garment also is both for show and concealment. Husband and wife bring beauty to each other's life and keep secret of each other's innocent personal shortcomings. That's the function, as the garment do the function of our body in this manner. Husband and wife, they will protect each other. They will beautify each other's life and ignore the innocent personal shortcomings and will go on valuing their goodness in each other. In the last verse, let us remind ourselves, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullah. O you who believe, fear God. وَلْتَنْظُرْ نَفْسٌ مَا قَدَّمَتْ لِغَدٍ وَاتَّقُوا اللَّهَ إِنَّ اللَّهَ خَبِيرٌ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ. The meaning is, O you who believe in God, who believe the creation in front of us is like a poetry, beautiful creation. Even you see the beauty and wonder in the leaves of a tree, you will find it. Pythagoras says, astonishing. Everything is intelligent. Everything. So in this creation of God Almighty, the people who believe, God Almighty is addressing to them that, O you who believe, fear God and let every soul look to what provision he or she has sent forth for the morrow, for the day of Qiyamah, for the life hereafter. Yes, fear God. Again, be aware of God. Fear God means like it's kind of not like fear. Fear, that's the normal way of saying, as we understand. That is, be conscious about God. Be aware about God. Be thoughtful about the commandment of God Almighty. For He is well acquainted, He is well known with all you do. As a human being, we have the responsibility. And for the newly married couple, inshallah, the new phase of the responsibility as human being is going to be beginning. Before we enter into the vows session, I'm going to present a very brief khutbah, this wedding sermon. And then we are going to enter into that vow session, inshallah, God willing. Inna alhamdulillah, nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruh. ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا ومن يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا. The meaning of it is this: O you who believe, fear God as He should be feared, as He should be aware of. You should be aware of Him. And do not die except in a state of Islam, that is, except in a state of surrendering your will to the will of God Almighty. Then in the second verse, O mankind, God Almighty is addressing the whole mankind. Reverence your guardian Lord, who created you from a single person, Adam. Created of like nature his mate, and from them twain both scattered countless men and women. Reverence God, through whom you demand your mutual rights, and reverence your wombs that bore you, for God ever watches over you. And then the last verse is saying, O you who believe, be aware of God, fear God, be conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, be conscious of God, and always say a word directed to the right. What is just? Say right thing. Always say what is right. Now we are going to enter into Baw's session, inshallah. Alhamdulillahi wa kafa, wa salatu wa salamu ala ibadihi alladhina istafa amma ba'd. The final prophet, Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, make the marriage public. We have witnesses here, and the people who are present here are the witnesses as well. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the best witness. I'm going to ask Shadman first, Shadman's consent, okay? I give you Laura Jans. Did I say the last name okay? Laura Jans in marriage, in accordance to the Islamic law, in the presence of the witnesses here, with the mahar, that is dowry, marriage gift, of $70,000. Shadman Zaman, did you willingly and happily accept Laura as your wife?
I accept.
Did everybody hear? Everybody hear it?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. No nervousness.
I accept.
Okay? There you go. No nervousness. Okay, and I'm gonna ask Laura this time. Okay. I give you Shadman Zaman in marriage, in accordance to the Islamic law, in the presence of the witnesses here, with the mahar, marriage gift of $70,000. Laura Jans, did you willingly and happily accept Shadman as your wife? I mean, as your husband.
I accept.
As your husband.
One more time. One more time.
One more time, please.
I accept.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Now, Shadman, you repeat with me, and as if you are asking her consent, okay? You just repeat with me. I, Shadman Zaman, married Laura Jans, with the mahar of $70,000. Yeah, and you turn to Laura. Laura. Yeah, say it.
Laura.
Laura. No, you say
Laura.
her name. No, you're asking her. Laura, did you accept this marriage?
Did you accept this marriage?
Yes.
That's a big, nice yes.
Okay, one more time.
One more time, yes.
Yes.
Okay, now, Laura, please repeat it. We're almost there, okay? I, Laura Jans, accepted
accepted
the marriage of Shadman Zaman
of Shadman Zaman
with the mahar
with the mahar
agreed upon.
agreed upon.
Agreed upon. Okay. Now we're going to make dua. We're going to pray for the newly married couple. Please repeat with me, okay? Okay.
Congratulations.
So after this dua, very, yeah, just repeat with me. I'm going to go very slowly, and it's like very short, few words. Barakallahu lakum
Barakallah
wa baraka alaykum
wa barakallahu
wa jama'a bainakuma
wa jama'a bainakum
fi khair.
fi khair.
The meaning of it is, May Allah, may God Almighty, bless for you your spouse and shower bless on you, and may He, God Almighty, unite both of you in goodness. That's the dua, that's the prayer. Okay, now the marriage ceremony is over. Now I'm going to need some signatures and then we can enjoy the rest of the ceremony. So Shadman, or Laura first.
Still time. Okay.
Okay. Laura, you want to take it?
Yeah. Is it your signature?
Laura, did you get $70,000?
I guess so.
From Laura, I need another signature. This is a little bit for you. By the way, this is my handwriting anyway.
It's very nice.
Thank you. Self-advertisement. Shadman, you can go on.
Signature.
Okay, I'm sorry.
$70,000.
The first
You
witness.
gonna give it?
Yeah, take from Nanavai.
Brother, Pintu bhai. Pintu bhai.
The money.
Yeah, you got to sign over here. Initial. Okay. May I have Miss Jennifer, please? Jennifer. Okay. Initial is fine.
You want to do a thumbprint?
Both my initials are J. I just do.
The easiest one.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay, then the third one is
Yeah, it did look like
Miss Heather. Heather. Okay. For the very small space, I'm sorry, I didn't have enough. Thank you. And may I have Muhammad Nadir Zaman, Nadir Bhai? Beautiful. Okay. All right, so marriage ritual ceremony is over. Now we can take pictures and enjoy the rest of the time.